about IEX? The stock saw a very sharp decline in the last 30 minutes. Vivek is here with more on that. Vivek?
Well, IEX is the stock in focus in the last half hour or so. Like you mentioned, the stock has seen quite a bit of a sharp dip. This is on the back of the fact that based on a June 2nd dated circular, some sell-side analysts have gone ahead and taken note of the circular. What does the circular mention, and why is it important from the point of view of IEX? Let's understand that. The first thing is that one overhang as far as IEX was concerned was the implementation of what is essentially known as market coupling. Now, what's actually happened on June 2nd is that the Ministry of Power has gone ahead and directed the CERC to start the process of consultation and implementation of market coupling. What market coupling essentially means is that there would now most likely be one government entity where there would be price discovery that would happen, and then you would see power getting dispatched across the various short-term power trading platforms that you have, including IEX, HPX, and even PTIX. Now, this essentially what analysts fear would do that it would dry up volumes that IEX right now is the market leader. It has the highest market share. The fear is that it would dry up volumes for IEX in a significant manner. And this is what has actually led to the sharp sell-off. Now, along with that, there was another fear that if market coupling is gone ahead and implemented without MBED, which is essentially market-based economic dispatch, once again, clearly, it is the centralized scheduling of power. If that is implemented without MBED, it could cause a further risk to IEX. And in that particular circular, there is no mention of MBED. So again, it's being seen as a double negative as far as IEX is concerned. However, this particular development isn't come to fruition as yet. CERC will go ahead and hold implementations, get feedback, and only then implement. So it's still some time away, but it's an important development for IEX, and it'll be one that we'll be tracking.
Absolutely. Vivek, I just have a follow-up question. Power is a really technical subject, right? And some of these are, fairly new concepts for a regular observer of the capital market. So does this basically imply that if this new regulation comes in, then private power exchanges merely remain platforms where you match the bids, a buy and a sell? And price discovery actually is going to take place at the government level. Is that how we should read it?
That's how analysts are reading into it. Very similar prices for equity, prices for securities, both at the BSE and NSE, are at par. So similarly, that is what is most likely going to happen even in the short-term power trading market. So that is what essentially the market is looking to go into. That's what analysts believe. So, what analysts are anticipating is that this particular price discovery process, which right now, is happening at IEX, especially for certain segments, this could be done by a super exchange and most likely by some government entity. So, that would probably answer a question in terms of you'd actually see price only order matching happening and not exactly price discovery.
Matching volumes, not price.
Not
price.
price.
There's no price discovery. And Vivek, we're throwing everything at you. I'm assuming you're an analyst, are also kind of just figuring this out. Since this is regulation, with IEX, every time there is this concern about market share loss to the new exchange, the not so new exchange now. But if this goes through, it's for everyone, I'm assuming, right? This is not IEX specific. This is regulation for exchanges, private exchanges.
Absolutely right. And actually, because IEX is the market leader and because IEX offers the benefit of liquidity.
He's got most to lose. But it's not as if, IEX, if this goes through, everyone hurts in that space, in the private power exchange space. Thanks very much, Vivek. Good getting that detail.